Hello, bright, beautiful, beloved soul friends. Welcome to another Conversations with Kristin. Today's topic is really, really important, so thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. This is some earth-shaking stuff that I want everybody to know. It's life-changing, revolutionary, and it helps any kind of healing journey through life. Okay, so today's topic is about expanding presence to transform memory systems or heal past experiences. So what happens is there's all of these moments stored inside of our neurobiology, and not all of them have connection with each other. So maybe there's a group of cells over here that have data from an experience, 10 years ago, and they don't necessarily have connectivity of consciousness with the cells over here that have more updated information, or even individual pieces from one experience aren't connected with each other, such as the implicit and explicit aspects. And so we go through life and our moments get processed into memories, but that processing is completely subjective to a variety of particulars beyond our immediate control, such as nervous system regulation, intensity of experience. There's a variety of internal and external factors that go into how our memories are processed. And every single moment of our life experience is housed inside of our memories. So even that very first day where you were born, moments that you were never even aware of, and moments that you've never consciously returned to are all stored inside of your neurobiology. The brain-body system remembers every single moment that has ever occurred in its lifetime. Okay, so all moments of life are housed in these memory systems. A lot of times we experience pain from memory systems, but we don't directly know about it. All right, I've got a few examples for you, and I've got a few freebies for you too. Okay, so stick around. I've got a couple mini booklets you can freely download that are pretty game-changing, revolutionary stuff. Okay, so implicit projections are examples of times where memory systems are activated and we don't know about it, but they affect our life in very profound ways, okay? So this is a brand new phrase I've coined, and you can discover all about this in a free booklet that I have. It's about 7 pages long, and it explains all of this information about implicit projections, which is really important. Really good stuff, okay? So just to give you a few key highlights, though, and you can explore more for free down there, clicking that magical link. Implicit projection is a new phrase I've coined that can be defined as sensational data from incomplete experiences projected into present moments from implicit memory systems, especially without any conscious distinction between new moments and past sensations. Okay? And so when implicit projections occur, implicit memory systems, emotional and or procedural memories housed deep within our unconscious, become activated and they project information. Neuroscience discovered that memory systems have absolutely nothing to do with the past. Our memory systems literally don't care about what's already happened. The purpose, the reason memory systems exist, is to help us navigate present and potential experiences. Memory systems are only concerned about right now and the future. And so we think they're about the past, but that's not actually their intention. That's not actually their purpose. And so memory systems use information from past experiences to project interpretations of present moments and projections of potential experiences. And so all the time, in every single moment, memory systems are engaged, activated, ignited, and their information is being used to understand present moments and create potentials of what to expect in unfolding moments, whether it's tomorrow or next year, etc. Okay? And so implicit projections are when there's sensational data from these implicit memories, but those memories were never fully processed. They never gained capacity to connect with one another. And so when they become activated, there's no conscious understanding that the experience is coming from a memory system, and yet there's no ability to distinguish between past sensations and present occurrences because we don't understand that they're from a memory system. It's not what's happening in the present. So implicit projections cause distortions of reality because they're projecting sensational data from past experiences without the conscious awareness comprehending that it's from a completed moment of life, not something happening in the present moment. Okay? And so There's no direct understanding that this information of experience is from a memory system, but I have discovered a way to identify these, okay? So clue of consciousness is another term that I've created, and it refers to all varieties of internal sensations that reveal particular styles of operations within the 95% of neurobiology and consciousness encountering personal life beyond all direct awareness and immediate perception. So clues of consciousness are internal sensations that can be observed, and following the clues that we notice can help bring understanding about what's happening beyond what we can directly perceive, beyond our direct awareness. And so implicit projections create unique styles of clues of consciousness revealing implicit projections. There are two kinds of thought forms: explicit thought forms and implicit thought forms. Explicit thought forms are those really obvious things in our mind, the dialogue and the narrative, the words in our brain. Implicit thought forms are the sensational aspects: images, melodies, feelings, emotions, sensations. Feeling hunger, for example, is an implicit thought form, whereas thinking or speaking, "I'm hungry," to yourself is an explicit thought form. Okay? And so clues of consciousness that reveal implicit projections are always implicit thought forms. Okay? And again, you can get all this information in the free download, and then you can kind of visually look at it and have it make more sense for you guys. And then you can know how to apply the information. Okay, so clues of consciousness that reveal implicit projections through sensationally felt implicit thought forms include. Okay, so I'm going to go through a little list here, and these are all experiences that reveal the activation of unconscious implicit memory systems. That means that all of these things I'm about to describe are projections from your memory systems. They're not necessarily present tense, brand new experiences. Okay? And recognizing that gives us a lot of power, and we'll move through this all. Okay, stick with me. Lots of magic ahead. Stick with me. So all of these clues I'm about to describe reveal implicit unconscious memory system activations. Fear, phobias, worries, doubt, dread, insecurities, impulses, urges, desires, cravings, longings, compulsions, checking behaviors, sensational expectations, proximity-seeking behavior, spontaneous waves of emotion, emotionally propelled reactions, some types of internally sensed somatic sensations, and all kinds of psychosomatic sensations. Feeling small, uneasy, hesitant, lonely, anxious, inadequate, inferior, unworthy, overwhelmed, disoriented, internally distracted, difficulties concentrating or relaxing, feeling the need to compromise with yourself or with others, sensational re-experiencing, or recalling a past experience through its sensations, especially through images or feelings. Jaw tension, teeth grinding, some forms of body tics where you're moving unconsciously. Little parts of your body do motions, rapid motions. Rapid eye blinking without physical causality. Feeling the need to be elsewhere, or like a part of yourself is not fully experiencing the present moment. Moments that do not feel new, or challenges in consciously engaging with the newness of fresh experiences. Drifting away from the body and external presence, and drifting into the mind of internal thoughts and sensations. Responses that feel automatic, predetermined, pre-programmed, or beyond intentional control. Sensing a reduction within personal ability to consciously make brand new decisions or conscious choices. Or when choices feel confusing or unclear, or when new information feels overwhelming and cannot fully be processed. Okay, so those are all clues of consciousness that reveal implicit projections. And again, all this information is in a free download you can get by clicking the link in the video description below, and then you can have all of this information for your reference, and you can kind of look over it in a little more detail and specificity. I know the brain processes stuff when it's being heard versus when it's being seen, so please feel free to check that out, okay? And feel free to share it with friends, family, your doctor, with whomever. Feel free to share it, okay? So kind of bring it all back in. So our brain goes through these experiences. All moments of experience are stored in here. A lot of time, things aren't fully processed, and it can affect mental health. For example, the core battle of borderline personality disorder, obsessive compulsive disorder, major depressive disorder, generalized anxiety disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, complex PTSD, otherwise specified dissociative disorder, dissociative identity disorder, and I feel like I'm leaving one out. There's a couple more. All of those diagnoses, the core of them can be traced back to implicit memory systems that need healing, which is what implicit projections reveal. Okay, so understanding kind of how all this ties together is really important. Okay, so when we have memories that are in these fragments that are causing problems, basically, if you experience any of those implicit projection clues, or if you're struggling with any of the diagnoses that I mentioned, then what I'm about to say is really important, okay? Stick with me, soul friends. I'm grateful you're here. I'm really grateful you're here, soul friends. Expanding presence helps our brains and bodies naturally process past experiences. A lot of times, we do not need to dive into memory systems to create at least some level of tangible healing, meaning you can feel the healing happening. You can feel its effects on your life. You can feel the restoration occurring. You can actually make progress in reducing the battles and expanding the potentials to be present and enjoy yourself and enjoy your life and feel peace and ease and joy. Okay? All of the time, we need presence to process any memories completely. But even without touching any of our past experiences, we can create an expansive amount of healing simply by bringing ourselves into the present moment. Expanding presence helps the brain and body naturally process past experiences. It helps it make all of those connections on its own. And then whatever's left can be dived into later. But a lot of the healing foundation is just practicing presence, because it regulates the nervous system, regulates the brain waves, increases frontal lobe engagement, allows for natural balance and regulation of a variety of things going on, including hormones and neurotransmitters. Even cranial nerve functionality improves with presence. And presence is our power. We cannot have power to do anything. Be there for our consciousness, rewire our neurobiology, transform life, heal mental health battles, anything. We can't do anything without presence. And so just by expanding our presence, we're giving our brains and bodies a chance to heal. And when we prioritize presence, it actually creates space for our brains and bodies to do a lot of the healing work on its own. A lot of times we don't have to dive into some of the stuff we think we do to heal. Sometimes we just need to be present, and then that stuff starts to heal on its own. The focus of trauma recovery should be about presence. Only from a space of presence can deeper healing be explored, and simply being present actually creates healing. Okay? And one way to do this, one way that you can be present, one way that you can start to heal yourself from anything into anyone, is to redirect attentional focus towards gentle stimulus. And I've created a magical, super magical brain rewiring mini playbook for free. It's a gift from my heart to yours because I believe in you and I want you to succeed. I want you to thrive. I want you to experience tangible healing that makes you feel more alive than you have ever been. I want you to feel the power that you have. I want you to feel the hope that I know. I want you to feel the wonder that you are. I want you to know the love that you deserve. So that's why I'm giving you these gifts. There's 2 free downloads in the video description below. The first one goes over all this information about implicit projections, which is all completely original discoveries that I've discovered in the past couple of years through neuroscientific case studies that I have personally led and orchestrated. So one of the free downloads is that, and then the other one is a brain rewiring mini playbook. And it walks you through the whole process of how you can start to rewire your brain, liberate your consciousness, and transform your entire life experience from the inside out. It has step-by-step guidance, tips, tools, protocols, everything you need to start moving forward in a brand new way, from a brand new angle, with something you can use at any moment of any day. Anytime, anywhere, you can use this, soul friends. Okay? And so anytime we redirect ourselves towards gentle stimulus, which again, you can explore all the specifics in the free book you can download below. You can also check out yesterday's video, or a couple days ago video. I talked about this process as well. And so when we redirect our focus towards gentle stimulus, we're bringing ourselves present and it starts to heal us. Okay? I believe in you, soul friends. You are consciousness. You are never ever defined by your experiences. You are not your thoughts, feelings, or the life that you have encountered. That is not who you are. You are pure consciousness, and consciousness is infinite magic. Consciousness is the most indescribable, expansive, infinite magic you could ever. I mean, you can't even imagine it. So I could say you could imagine it, but no, you can't even imagine it. Consciousness is so magical. It's infinitely magical. And that's what you are. You are consciousness. You are never defined by your thoughts, feelings, or experiences. How you experience life is not who you are. Okay? How you experience life is not who you are. Where you are is not who you are. And your present situation is not your final destination. The way you experience life 1 year from now could be completely different if you start to take these steps of reclaiming your power. I guarantee it. You reclaim your power, the entire way you experience yourself and your life and your surrounding world will be 100% radically transformed 1 year from now. I promise. I promise that radical transformation is in your hands right here, right now. So this free mini playbook, brain rewiring mini playbook, walks you through the process of reclaiming your power by redirecting your attentional focus, your power, towards gentle stimulus to help rewire your brain's neural networks, liberate your consciousness, and start transforming your entire life experience from the inside out. And again, these are free gifts from my heart to yours. Download them, use them, share them, play with them, explore them. And if you have any success stories about your experiences with any of my free goodies for you guys, I'd love to hear about it. And if you share them, then other people would be encouraged to explore them as well. So if you download my books and then have some kind of success with them, or the information is useful in any capacity, please feel free to come back to this video and leave a comment below sharing your experience so that other people can be encouraged to download these mini books so that we can spread this hope revolution like wildfire. Okay, so friends, every person has power to rewire their neurobiology, liberate their consciousness, and transform life from the inside out. Every single person on the planet has that opportunity. So help me share this message, soul friends. Leave a comment below with your success stories from these free booklets and allow other people to know that they're worth snagging. Okay? So just to sum it up, expanding presence helps us heal from past experiences. Our memory systems have nothing to do with the past. They're all about projecting things into the present and the potentials of our future. And so when we can start to reclaim power within these aspects of our neurobiology, everything changes. It's a game changer. And this happens through presence. When we're present, it gives our brains and bodies a chance to naturally process past experiences, naturally integrate this data. In addition, from a place of presence, any other healing explorations become possible. We always have power in our presence. Presence is one of the 10 attributes of personal power, which you'll discover about in my magical free books below, okay? It's super magical. We always have power. In every single moment of every single day, our memory systems are being activated and projecting information into our presently unfolding life experiences. And we cannot instinctively understand the difference between memory system activations and the objective moment. That's just the way our neurobiology is designed. It's pretty miraculous, actually. But we can start to reclaim power within all of these aspects through presence. I believe in you infinitely, soul friends. Please feel free to check out my books. I think you're really, really going to love them. I know you're going to love them. There's super many magics. If you'd ever like to get together through a consciousness consulting call, I would be honored to connect with you. You could book a session at the link below. That link also allows you to explore more information about what it actually means to have a consciousness consulting call. What is this thing, and who the heck is Kristin Windsor anyway? Discover all that and more below at kristinwindsor.com. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you infinitely. I am so grateful you exist. I'm so proud of you for being on this healing journey through life. No matter where you are, I'm proud of you because you're here. The journey is the destination, and I celebrate you for arriving. The journey is the destination, and I celebrate you for arriving. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. Thank you for joining me for this, this magical little time together. And I hope you enjoy my gifts to you guys. Namaste, soul friends. The love and light in my consciousness. See and honor the love and light in your consciousness. Have a beautiful and blessed day, soul friends, and I will see you next time.